Hello guys, hope you're doing okay. So another Workshop Anywhere build today, as usual, and we're just outside the campus law offices at the moment, well, just behind it. So this is kind of like a request or suggestion from a comment I had on my previous video by a YouTuber named YouTuber. Funny enough, that really is his name, YouTuber. And he wanted to see a 1920s sort of speakeasy themed build. And I liked this idea, and I thought, well, how could I sort of incorporate this into the Fallout world? Because obviously, you know, I could do a kind of period sort of recreation, but I try to stay law friendly if I can. So I thought the Triggermen would be ideal for this. So the Triggermen like sort of run a gangster themed bar, but with a 1920s look to it. And I did a little bit of googling about this because even though like I've seen loads of gangster movies and things, I wasn't sure how the entrances to these things looked because they were you know, during the Prohibition era, so they were hidden. They didn't obviously want people to sort of raid the places. The police obviously raid them because alcohol was illegal. So they often had them like hidden in like inconspicuous places. So I was doing like a bookshop that's just looked like it's been abandoned or bricked up. And in my mind, you just sort of tap the wall or something, say the password, and then through the secret door, chat to the guy, checks you're not the feds. Now this building was it was obviously completely empty. It was just looked like some old, like a, I don't know, like an old bank or something, but I'm not sure what it was on the campus. But there was obviously nothing here at all. But they had this really nice gold decor. You can see on the actual light fittings up there. The lights weren't there, I just put those on, but the actual gold ornaments on the wall, I thought they looked really cool, art deco, which is probably why this location just like jumped out at me really. So yeah, so as a speakeasy though, I thought, well, you know, they're going to probably have live music, so I'll put a stage in. The matinee signs, they're just the songs in the game and the radio. I just written them on there because didn't know what else to put on there for shows. They obviously had like a burlesque type theme going as well, so the posters sort of reflect that. This bit of water on the floor, that was just already there. I couldn't get rid of that, so I just stuck a wet floor sign over it. There's nothing I could do. I put beer bottles down and things, thinking, oh, maybe it looks like someone spilt a drink, but none of it looked right, so ended up with that. The sign, if you're wondering what that is, there's many different signs there. The Haymarket Mall sign is the bit with the entrance and the surround. The guns sign, you can probably see that. And there's just a generic green back into it, and then the Moonshiner, which is the name of the bar, and the neon is just an O with an I and two hyphens next to it. They just snap in. You didn't even need to do any fancy place anywhere with that. The bar itself, which I'm quite happy with, because I wanted them obviously to look like a big, you know, centerpiece to this. Obviously the bar is the most important part, and I've always wanted to use that clock, which is in unlock settlements objects menu. I can't remember. I think it's in miscellaneous at the end, and but never had a real reason to use it because I normally build quite scrappy and junky, but I thought it was perfect for that. But yeah, none of this was here. In fact, there's just this is like an underpass you can walk straight through. There's a crash truck sort of in this doorway, so I just removed all that and put all this stuff in. The neon signs there, they are, again, what's that? That's a Y was the glass, a hyphen for the base, I think another hyphen for the white straw just tilted, and the quotations for the slice of lemons tilted, and same with that. I think two I's, another hyphen for the base, an I tilted for the straw, and quotations again. I think they look quite cool. And then we've got a VIP room through here. This is where all the high roller rich gangsters come. It's a shame I couldn't get NPCs to sort of stand around and walk around this place, because obviously you know, the atmosphere would be a lot more vibrant if it was actually like full of people. The bookcases, you can probably tell what that is. I just put a vault overseer window into the walls, some books in, then just put the glass over the top. Just thought, you know, keeping with the fact that it's like a bookshop, you know, keep with the theme of that. The fire pit is just 4 concrete slabs and a couple of campfires sunk in. There's a few, I think there might be 3 campfires in there. And then the glass sneeze guards, I think they are, from the cafeteria menu. And then there's a fan in the ceiling just to take the smoke away. That's from a mod called Solar Panels, I think. I'm not sure. Just flipped it on its side. It was it's normally wall mounted, but I've just tilted it on the ceiling. Little cigarette sign display selling the old grey tortoise cigarettes. That's just two of the illuminated posters just put on a timer, so they just flash. So through the employees area. So this guy, he I don't know, I just thought it'd be cool to have some torture somebody. So they are gangsters after all, so they were like beating this guy for information, and yeah, it looks like he didn't make it. This is the staff area where they keep all the moonshine, the beer kegs. And then this just leads through to the bar. Nothing really, I need to go really through there. I just put pipes and things in here to make it look like it was you know, the behind the scenes area. And if I mention the chandelier, actually, the chandelier is it's just that globe statue flipped upside down and mounted to the ceiling, then just put the lights on. But the lights are all on an angle, so I had to kind of really fiddle around with those just to get them lined up. Oh, and actually, I'll mention this as well because you might not jump out to what that is. That's 2 organs, the back of the top of the stage. They're just sunk into the ceiling. I don't know. I just used organs because I just thought they looked interesting. The sort of the panelled wood effect, and then the lights at the bottom of that's the bottom of the combat zone sign. These are all from custom vanilla assets, these signs. And the red lines, the red neons there from, what's that? That's the good neighbour arrow, I think, yeah, sunk in. And then the marquee lights sort of just dotted in the 3 lines on there. Same as the marquee behind the bar as well, the marquee lights on there. I have to mention what these are because I kind of forget myself, and then I look at it and think, oh, people might not know exactly what that is. So the elevator, so this was going through the wall now, so this isn't actually on the building. I had to remove a wall to make this work. So if you come and visit this location, you'll notice that this bit isn't actually here. So just got inside the void, as I like to call it. So this goes up to the Don, the mob boss, his suite up here. You talk to someone at reception, so you get an appointment with him. You can't just stroll in and talk to this guy. And then I put these pictures on because I don't know, like I kind of imagine this could be who he is or something. This is like they always used to have in the gangster movies, they've always got like a portrait above the fireplace of like the actual Don, the mob boss. Maybe this is the Godfather or something, I don't know. I just thought it looked cool. These 2 hired goons outside the door. So his suite is sort of overlooking the club. He's got his own personal memory lounger from the memory den, good neighbour. So you can oversee it all from up here. And also, if the place gets raided, or you know, another rival gang, you can actually use this as like a bunker as well, and it all shuts down. It's completely sealed and self-contained now, and he can stay in here while his goons sort of deal with it. And also through here, there's he's got his own little private vault where he stores all his personal effects. I didn't really know actually what to put in here for like valuable things. In fact, it's quite dark. I hope you can see how this shows up. So down here there's all like, I don't know, valuable artwork, gold bullions, data tapes, figure you have information on different people, all stuff that, I'll just put a light on, all stuff that could be worth a lot of money, files and data on people, information on like, you know, leverage, that kind of stuff. But I just thought it'd be cool to have like a little private storage of all this stuff. If you've seen my videos before, you know that I love all these little secret rooms, and I like to have something that's not just, you know, like obviously the nightclub is the main theme, but I like them to be little surprises as you go through, and it's not just, you know, one set piece, it's many. It's a shame this this elevator is still scrappy looking, but we don't have another one to work from. We need some nice fancy elevators. So yeah, so this has been like sort of a total change of pace for me. I normally build like junky, as I said before, but it's been quite nice actually, and refreshing to be able to build something that's not so banged up and shit looking. Although everything is still aged and like chipped away and broken, it's still, I think, believable that it could be in the Fallout universe. But yeah, just not so everything made out of wood as I normally do. But yeah, I do strongly recommend you to come and check this place out. This is a really cool location. In fact, the Workshop Anywhere mod itself is amazing. Just the fact that you can sort of, you know, really let your imagination run wild when you see these new areas. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but as I was looking around, I did find a few locations as I was looking around for this one, so I've got a few ideas. But I don't normally do requests, by the way, so don't all keep hammering my comments saying, oh, can you build this, can you build that, because I just really liked the idea of this, and it seemed like the perfect sort of thing to do with the Triggermen. So if you do want to do requests, as long as it's lore friendly, I will consider it, because, you know, I do have to kind of have things looking like they are part of the game. So I don't really want to build any kind of futuristic stuff or anything that doesn't really, even the Institute. I know the Institute's in the game, but I don't really like the clean look of the Institute. So so yeah, if it's scrappy looking or it looks like it could be part of the actual Commonwealth, then yeah, I might consider it. But other than that, I hope you like this, and thanks for all the comments on my last video as well, guys. Really like sort of overwhelmed with all the nice feedback I had, and it seems like you guys love gun shops. You bunch of gun crazed nuts. So yeah, please, you know, if you can comment on this one and let me know what you think, I'll be much appreciative. And hit the like button and the subscribe if you like what you see and want to see more. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.